My name is Leo, and for my capstone presentation, I decided to do Australian animals. I chose Australian animals because I'm fascinated by the unique animals in Australia. If you don't know already, my main inquiry question is, how does Australia's geography contribute to the unique animals that are native to Australia? Enough talking, let's begin. So, what animals are native to Australia? If you don't know what a native animal is, it's an animal that only lives in a specific place. So in my case, I'm thinking of native animals to Australia. The popular and famous animals I don't really need to list is the kangaroo, the koala, the echidna, the platypus, the dingo, the wallaby, and last but not least, the wombat. The animal that's not that famous is the bandicoot. There are 20 different species of the bandicoot, and they're marsupials along with kangaroos, koalas, and many others. There's also the cassowary. The cassowary, as you can see here, is really scary because of their colors and their eyes. If you see these animals in real life, they are really scary. Next, we have the emu. The emu is actually a bird, but they can run up to 35 miles an hour, and they're flightless. I don't know many birds that can run up to 35. Now I have to talk to you about each geographical area. There are many different geographical areas in Australia. The first geographical place is subtropical place. A subtropical place, according to Wikipedia, is a humid subtropical climate zone characterized by hot and humid summers and mild to chilly winters, normally on the southeast side of all continents. Next, we have the desert. Although the desert only covers up to 18% of Australia, almost all the animals in Australia live in the desert. Next, we have the forest. The forest covers up to 16% of Australia. And you might be thinking, 16 isn't that much. Well, if you think about cities, roads, towns, it's actually quite a lot. Next, we have grasslands. Grasslands cover up to 73% of Australia, and that's really far. Now for the biggest part of my project. What are the most unique animals in Australia? You might be thinking this is a hedgehog. If you think that, you're wrong. It's actually an echidna. An echidna only eats ants and termites, and they're actually marsupial. A marsupial is basically, just for general knowledge, is an animal with a pouch. Next, we have the platypus. The platypus has the body of a beaver, the feet of a frog, and the bill of a duck, and that's pretty cool. And also, for a fun fact, the platypus and the echidna are the only two mammals in the world that actually lay eggs. Next, we have the dingo. You might be thinking this is a fluffy, nice dog. If you think that, you are highly mistaken. The dingo is actually really dangerous. Farmers think of them as pests because they mostly target sheep and cow, and they're really very aggressive. Next, we have the koala. I couldn't have a presentation without the koala. First, I'm going to start with their claws. You might be thinking, why am I starting with their claws? Their claws are one of the biggest parts of their life because without their claws, they wouldn't be able to climb trees. And they stay in trees from 18 to 20 hours a day. And they also, when they go claim a new tree, maybe to have a family, or just the other one's too small, they'll spray a special liquid on it so other koalas know it's taken for them to use. Now I have to talk to you about the cool attributes that some Australian animals have, and how do Australian animals adapt in tough climates. Usually Australian animals don't really have to adapt, but in the summer of 2018, our winter is their summer. It got extremely hot, going up to 95 degrees Fahrenheit. Australian animals don't really know how to adapt to this, so there are videos online of tourists giving animals water. And there's also a video of a kangaroo going through and underneath waves at the beach. A great animal that has great attributes, again, is the platypus. Why? Because they actually hunt with their eyes closed, and their snout is really, really good for hunting because if they feel something, they can smell it, and they have great senses in their snout. Next, we have the kangaroo. The kangaroo is what's really cool about the kangaroo, and this is really funny. They actually lick their forearms for more moisture, and also they're famous for kicking and punching other kangaroos and kicking and punching humans sometimes. And those videos are really funny.